Hi, George here with JustOneDram.com. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video, but I've been having some computer issues where video editing and rendering is not going to work out too well. Having a little power jack issue with my laptop, and I don't think some of my videos can handle being rendered on battery alone if it decides to cut out, so haven't been able to do that because that takes quite a bit of juice. Anyway, now jumping back in with a whiskey as per usual, but instead I'm going to talk about aged rum today a little bit. About a month ago I picked up this bottle of Diplomatico Ineo. It's a Venezuelan rum, and I thought, wow, that's pretty damn good rum. I definitely put it up there with a lot of the finer aged rums I've had. I was going to do a video on it, but with the computer issues I decided, instead of taking the time to film it, I decided to postpone a little bit, to procrastinate. And in that time, I purchased a bottle of the Diplomatico Reserva. Thought, well, the Anejo is really good. Let's see what the next step up is like. And I have to say, I have not been this impressed in a spirit in a very long time. I was not expecting it to be as enjoyable as it is. It really blew me away. Anyway, as I said, Diplomatico is a Venezuelan rum. Only Venezuelan rum I've ever had or am aware of existing. I'm sure there's more, but it's the only one I know. And real quick, the Anejo, if the information I have is correct, is about 3 or 4 years old, aged. Anejo is usually obviously a term used for tequila that's been aged for a minimum of a year. Reserva, or as I also put on here, Extra Anejo, is aged 8 years. Again, if information is correct. The reason I'm hesitant on saying, oh, it's definitely 3 or 4 years and an 8 year, the fact that they say Anejo on the lighter aged, again, makes me think too much of tequila. Anyway, well, tequila, which is a minimum of a year, but of course, can be much more than a year. Anyway, excellent stuff right here. Right off the bat, just looking at this, it has the most beautiful, deep, trying to get a little better light, maybe you can see it too, a very deep, rich brown color to it, a little orangey, either that or it's picking up orange from a pumpkin shaped and colored placemat over here, but it's a deep, rich color. Not too light. If you can get a good look here, it's definitely a bit darker than the Anejo. An aged rum is a wonderful thing to get into if you're a whiskey drinker. It's a little sweet, but that can be nice. Very vibrant nose, full of all sorts of really great notes of things like butterscotch, think a little faint honey, toffee, peanut brittle, almost a little roasted coffee in there. Notes of molasses, which is what rum is made from. Most rum. Has a little heat on the nose too. Definitely a little more heat to it than, again, not that you've probably had the Anejo here, but if you have, I'll compare it to it. Anejo, very light on the alcohol in the nose, but there's a little heat to the Reserva, even though they're both 80 proof. Not 100% sure why that is, but definitely other notes of rich vanilla, some toasted notes from the oak. Really beautiful, interesting nose on this. Now for the palate. It's a bit spicy, very sweet, but not too sweet. It's very sweet in a compared to a whiskey sort of way. Has caramel, toffee, vanilla, pretty big vanilla, but kind of a spicy feel of vanilla. Very rich, bold flavors on everything I've mentioned. Very complex. Really, really damn delicious though. On the finish, you get that classic rum aura, if you will. A little numbing around the mouth. Has that molassesy aftertaste. Very vanilla, again, more vanilla. Sweetness. I have to say, I've not enjoyed an aged rum anywhere near as much as I've enjoyed this one. And it's been, though I've been trying a lot of new things lately, not that I've had the ability to do videos on things lately, but I've been trying a lot of new things lately, and I have to say I've not been this blown away by a spirit in a very long time. Not necessarily because it's the absolute best spirit I've ever had, or had in a very long time, it's just that it's so much more than I was expecting from it, and for the price point, it's undeniably incredible. It's about $25 for the 750. The Anejo was about, I think, 17. So very reasonable, as rum usually is, but definitely the most impressive spirit I've had in a while. Again, in terms of quality for the price, and it blew me away, and I was not expecting such a robust, rich drink out of it. Anyway, I really like the bottle too. I like the dark frosted green glass. I like the contrast of the bright orange label, or well, rusty orange label. Anyway, I've been rambling on a little too much. I'd say definitely deserving a fairly high score. It's great on the nose. Very nice on the palate. Interesting finish. Say a solid 90. Boy, I decided on a score when I sat down with it the other night to really take it seriously and pick all the notes in it, but now I'm struggling to see if I might want to change the score a little. Not sure if I want to give it a 95 or a 96. I enjoy it quite a bit. We'll give it a 96. 96 points on this Diplomatico Reserva. Wonderful bottle of rum. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're able to find a bottle of this somewhere around town near you. It's absolutely worth every penny. It's absolutely fantastic. Anyway, If you like the video, please hit like, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check us out at justonedram.com. Not sure if I'm going to have time to edit in the logo and website as I normally do, given, as I said, the computer issues, but check out justonedram.com, Facebook, Twitter, all that social media nonsense. Anyway, have a great day. Cheers.